Hey everybody, Minnesota boy here. I thought I'd go out one more time this winter for some winter geocaching. Now, just the other day we got anywhere from 5 to 8 inches of snow, depending on where you live in the Twin Cities. So I'm out on a trail. You can see the snow around me, and we're going for a couple of regular sized caches today. Should be findable, so we'll give it a shot. But in a couple of days, it's supposed to be 50 and even 60 degrees, and all of this will be gone. And I won't have any more winter geocaching, unless, of course, it snows again. And it's March in Minnesota, so it probably won't happen. So let's get on. Let's go find a couple of caches. Let's go. Today I'm going out to find a couple of geocaches in the southwest metro of the Twin Cities. And if you're from Minnesota and you're a geocacher and you don't want any spoilers about where caches might be or what their hiding spots look like, then maybe you should stop watching now. But I hope that you come along for the adventure. It is about a half a mile walk out to this geocache along this trail. See, it's mostly covered in snow still, a little bit of mud here and there, because it is above freezing right now. It's nearly 40 degrees, but it's a beautiful day. Look at how gorgeous it is out here. Beautiful day to be out geocaching. I remember being on this trail a couple of years ago. It was summertime though, and I remember the mosquitoes being quite bad. I was glad to have bug spray with me, but today, of course, no mosquito in sight, which is one of the great things about geocaching in the wintertime. No bugs, no leaves on the trees, which makes it easier to get through the wooded areas, as long as the snow's not too deep to walk through. So today, I don't think we're going to have a problem. According to the trails map, I am right on the trail, though it's hard to see because of the snow. But at some point, a large tree fell down right over the trail, so I'm going to have to walk just a little bit around. It looks like someone else has done that earlier since the snow fell. So let's go around this very large tree that fell. If I seem a little out of breath, it's because I am. I just walked up a hill in the slippery snow. So I'll keep the camera level. You can see where I am right here. You're going on that way. Look at how the hill goes down there. That's where I came from. So I'm within 10 or 15 feet of the cache according to geocaching.com's app. So we'll give it a look. We'll see what we find. I think it's right there at the base of that tree. We'll have to dig around in the snow and find out. Look at that. Very cool. Nice big cookie tin. Usually they're not this big. This is great. Look at the size of that geocache. This is a good size one. It sounds like there's some stuff in there. Let's take a look. Logbook in good shape. That's always a good thing to see. Whoa! Oh boy, look at that guy. We got some Minnesota Wild. They look like they're inflatable, but I don't know what they are. But anyway, there's two of them. Look at this. Big old goldfish. Okay, it's a wind-up caterpillar. Very cool. Oh, we got the USS Kelvin. That's a Star Trek thing. Tiny little unicorn. And look at this. I think it was glued into the bottom at one time. You can see the of glue in the back. Rainy Days and Mondays by the Carpenters. Of course, Rainy Days and Mondays by the Carpenters. It's an old song, but it's a good one. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. You can see that probably at some point Gold Ribbon was here. And of course, if you're from Minnesota and you're a geocacher, you recognize the Moe pencils. It's a Moe pencil everywhere. He puts them out everywhere. We're going to use his pencil to sign the log. Then Boyd, you can see Gold Ribbon's name right up there. That's where that Gold Ribbon came from. Well, I think this one deserves leaving behind a couple of my path tags. All right, we got one of my Munzie Coexist path tags going in. And one of my Minnesota Boy, Paul Bunyan, and Babe the Blue Ox path tags. Well, this is a really cool cache. I'll pack it all back up, put it back where it was, and there's one more cache to get. So let's go. We are about 70 feet from the second geocache we're going to find today. So I'm just going to go from here with the geosenses and see if I can find it in the direction that it said. So it was definitely pointing off in this direction. So let's go straight that way and see what we see. Again, it's supposed to be a regular sized geocache. So let's see what we can find. I'm guessing somewhere along this tree, I would think in here. What do you think? Let's give it a look. Oh, look in there. You see something? I do. Right down there. Oh, got it. And just for fun, I'm going to drop in a sticker for my podcast that I do with Mecca MN called The Brewery Adventure. If you like beer and breweries, especially if you live in the state of Minnesota, because that's what we focus on, you should check out this podcast. You can find it at thebreweryadventure.com. You can also find The Brewery Adventure on Instagram and on YouTube. Look it up. Give it a try. Nice and tight. We'll put it back where it goes, right below you. And there we have it. 2 geocaches found today, both by the same hider, which is great. Some cool swag in each of them. Left some path tags and a Brewery Adventure sticker for others to find. And now we just got to walk back to the car. It is about 0.5 of a mile from here back to the car. Thanks for coming along on this geocaching adventure. Check out my next video where I might be doing more geocaching, probably without snow on the ground because it's going to melt, or out playing the wonderful game of Munzie. Hit that thumbs up below so I know you like these kinds of videos, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I'd really appreciate it if you did that. We'll see you next time on another adventure. See you then. Bye.